Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining me again. Today I won't be reading any portions from my book because I completed that, but I wanted to explicate one of the most important blogs that I think I've ever written besides my book, and it's one that everybody has been asking me about, and that is let me get it up. The blog in which I state that Ratko Mladic had called me before he was arrested, and I do believe that he did. A few months ago, I swear that I received a telephone call from Ratko Mladic before he was arrested. I never answered my telephone, but on this one particular night, I noticed that on my caller ID it had a 381 area code, which I immediately recognized was Beograd, Serbia, so I picked it up. I immediately did recognize Ratko Mladic's voice. The person on the other side of the phone said, quote, I just wanted to tell you, they said that they just wanted to tell me that they were okay with my book, and they kept telling me, quote, they feel me, and what I'm going through, they said, I feel you, Jill, it's okay, I don't need to worry about writing the book, it's okay with me. I don't remember that Ratko knew very much English when I met with him at the boat restaurant, but whoever was speaking to me, it was his voice. It was low, melodic. It was the same voice, and anybody that knows me will tell you that I can hear your voice once and recognize it. If you ever call me again, you can ask my professors, my father, my friends. People think it's a pretty amazing gift that I can recognize voices in that way. It definitely sounded like General Mladic's voice, and I'll take a polygraph test any time to prove that I really do believe that. They spoke to me in broken English, but I could make it out. They also said they just wanted to hear my voice, and they haven't heard from me in the last 10 years, and they just wanted to, quote, hear my voice. They said, quote, they want to just hear my voice after these long years. The person went under another fake name called Bleeks. B as in boy, L as in Larry, E as in eat, A as in at, K as in king, and S as in Sam. It's a person that 10 years ago, right at the time I met Ratko Trifunovic before he came over and worked in diplomatic capacity at the United Nations, the Bosnian mission to the United Nations in New York City, I was also emailing a person who, now that I'm putting it all together, seemed that it might be Ratko Mladic, because of the fact they went by the same name, and they said that I had their number and I could call them back anytime, and I had their email address, which was Leaks, the same person. They said that they were the same person I used to talk to 10 years ago. When this person, sounding like Ratko Mladic, called me, spoke to me in broken English, the same voice as Ratko Mladic, and they told me that I could contact them anytime I wanted to with the same email I used to use for Bleeks, the contact I had in Bleeks, who was supposed to be some high school student going to college. I was quite shocked, to say the very least. When I heard this person's voice, I immediately cried. I broke down on the phone and I cried because I recognized the voice as Ratko Mladic's voice. They said they wanted to tell me they're okay with my book and not to worry about it. They said not to worry about my writing the book and said that I can contact them anytime. They also said, quote, they just wanted to hear my voice after the past decade almost. When I heard this voice, I cried immediately because I missed Ratko Mladic in Serbia. He was the only person that was very kind to me after my being beaten up by Detective Harry Shortway and his New Jersey detective cop friends, who is now, and Harry Shortway is now running for mayor of Vernon Township, New Jersey. He was just elected in as the deputy mayor. He should be immediately removed for putting my life in danger, trying to set me up to be murdered, and putting my children's life in danger. And they can testify against him at this point because they're grown, and my son's in the army and did 2 tours in Iraq. He works in the legal department in Fort Bragg. And anyway, I told who I spoke to, Ratko, that I loved Serbia and I wanted to live there one day and come back. The person on the other end of the phone said, quote, they had not spoken to me in 10 years. They wanted to call to tell me everything was okay. I really swear this is true. I'll take a polygraph test. I'll never forget. Ratko has a very handsome voice. I'll never forget his low, slow, calm voice. I never told this to anyone before, but I thought it was time after he was arrested. Thank you. That's all I'm going to say at this point today.